Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3, where we are in the middle of this nice little Reaper assault, trying to save Dr. Bryson's daughter, Dr. Bryson, surprisingly. Who's hopefully, well, she's kind of in need of help right now, so that's a good enough reason to help her. And she also might actually be able to help us find out more about Leviathan. Right, I'm also redoing this for the third time now because the game doesn't allow me to save here even after taking care of these enemies. So it restarts you just before hitting that elevator button. So yeah, and I redid this once before. Started recording. Nice, got that guy mid-air. However, it turns out that there are these tiny little guys. No, that's not what I meant. Can I melee them? I can. Okay, cool. But it turns out that there's at least 2 harvesters flying by here. Sometimes you see them. Actually, there seem to be more small enemies. Very small enemies, maybe? No, it's a cannibal. There you go. Okay, I also accidentally picked up those credits there, that's fine. Oh, hey, you're still alive. Not anymore. Friends, please. Okay, there we go. Right, so I started recording, or yeah, resumed recording here, only to suddenly get blasted for almost all my health. And at first I couldn't tell where it was coming from, but it turns out that there seems to be at least 1, maybe 2 harvesters that are actually enemies. And that are occasionally shooting me. So that's fun. And I also ended up dying here because that guy kind of surprised me. There we go. That's better. Okay. Yeah, I didn't end up using a medkit this time around. That's cool. Ammo's back full. Is there anything to interact with here? No. I kind of feel like trying to shoot those harvesters, although it seems like maybe they're no longer actively attacking? I don't know. It's also... Stop! Yeah. The game doesn't exactly make it easy to aim for them. That one seemed real enough, I don't know. I'm definitely not supposed to fight them, I would like to see if it's possible.
We can make it through here!
Can we though? Well, it looks like it. Okay.
Stay hidden, Doctor.
We're trying, but there's too
That's
many
my shields.
of them. Hurry!
Okay, shields are back. Wonderful. Definitely prefer to fight enemies that I can actually fight back against. That's for sure. Also, yeah, it definitely seems like just staying... Oh my god. Just staying in cover, basically, does not protect you at all. Oh, that was a cannibal, apparently. Yeah, so this is surprisingly dangerous. Much more so than I was realizing before. Okay, that guy's dead, yeah. Oh, hi, you're not dead. Okay, now you are. Okay, close range. Sniper rifle shot. I mean, it does get the job done. The only thing is that aiming is a little bit... okay, that must have been a scripted attack. Because it didn't actually deal any damage. Anyway, what was I trying to say? I don't know. I forget. I keep getting distracted. The game does that. Oh yeah, close range sniper rifle shot. I mean, it's effective enough. Hello, brute. It's just a bit inconvenient to aim, which makes perfect sense. Well, I mean, I guess I could have used the explosive barrel there. Okay, I hit something. Nice. You're dead, right? Okay. Please go back into cover, thank you. There we go. My friends take care of the guy who's coming in here? No? Oh yeah, kind of. Alright. Seems like no more are coming right now. Okay. Jesus. Yeah, well. Sure, let's use another one. It's not like I have any shortage. God, this is...
Barely hanging on.
I don't know, is there some kind of timing?
Hopkins
Because
is
it seems
wounded.
like
Are
they
you
fly by
close?
and start bombarding you as soon as they do, without giving you any time to react at all. This is also not great. I guess the best course of action is to just move through this entire area as quickly as possible, which is not what I'm good at. So I'm making this more difficult for myself once more.
No, Boils, stay down.
It's okay.
God.
What's happening?
What is happening? It's kind of hard to tell, honestly.
Don't move until we get there.
Yeah, at least I get my shields back for the time being. I'd like to take some cover here, thank you. That's terrible cover. Oh, also, I do not have my sniper rifle equipped. It's fine. If that guy would stop moving sometime. I mean, this weapon does a pretty good job at taking things apart, even at longer distances. I think I saw something all the way back there at some point. I don't know. Gonna switch it up though, just for the heck of it. Okay, Caden stopped caring about enemies, so I guess that means we're clear for now. Yep, that was another one of those, and it got Liara. Is the harvester actually... was he there? I thought I saw it. Oh, yeah, it stood up, so... I don't know. Just not entirely sure what's going on, but that's fine. Yeah, that guy is not shooting. Yeah, I don't get it. It seems so random. There we go. Hi. I don't like those things. They're surprisingly sturdy. And ugly. Also. More paintings in there. Also, it seems safer to be inside, even though it's really not helping much. Okay, please take care of the little ones. Thank you. Much appreciated. Okay. Nothing here. Assault rifle upgrade. Cool. Omni blade, not really interesting. Damaged machinery. Still worth a few credits. Cool. And this is another path that I could have taken. Right.
The elevator's up ahead.
Get to it!
This one does not seem to be blocked, so that's cool. Got more medkits here. Refilling what I used. More data to salvage, okay. Was that everything? Might be something up here. I might also get blasted again for being so curious and taking my time. Doesn't seem to be anything. Did I look down here? Probably did. This is where I saw those things and the paintings, actually. Oh, okay, I thought I saw something flashing, but that was just the fire, I think. Okay, good. Seems like I checked everything then. My curiosity is sated. For the time being. Yep, that was a blast. We had a blast. It wasn't fun. Okay, let's go back inside. We should be reasonably safe here, right? All things considered, unless explosions damage you through walls. I don't know. I probably also didn't need to take cover at all. Depending on how quickly the elevator actually
online. We're coming
arrived.
Please hurry. I think Hopkins is dead.
Well, that sucks. But I'm sure it's not because I took my sweet time. Oh, well, someone's dead.
He tried to run. I
Oh.
told him not to, but he wanted to help the others. Where did everyone go?
That's, I don't know.
I'm sorry, they didn't make it.
I mean,
Doctor, I need
don't
you to
know
come
if
with me.
no one made it.
Oh god. Yes, of course. I was at another dig site when they attacked. I got back as quick as I could, but what's happening?
I was
Shepard,
hoping
look.
you could tell us something more, actually. Yeah, I mean, I have noticed these before.
I'm not sure, but it might have something to do with these paintings. Is that Leviathan?
Yes. Yes, we think so. It's old, much older than my father thought. And there, as if the natives were under its power.
Right.
Clearly a Reaper, but acting alone. Not like any Reaper we've seen before.
Oh, so it is a
Doctor, I
rogue
understand you
Reaper.
found something recently.
The artifact. Yes, of course. Incredible. It's just ahead.
Okay, cool. I mean, there's still a tiny little issue of like hundreds of
May sound
harvesters
strange,
circling
but I'm
above,
certain
but
it affects people. Their behavior. I've only had a short time to study it.
Not strange at all. Did you find anything?
Not much, but I did learn something about the energy it generates.
Get down!
okay, a bit more of these.
What are they doing?
They've activated it somehow. I've never managed anything.
Doctor?
They've learned too well. The darkness must not be breached. Shepard!
Take it out!
Was she already
Got it.
pre-indoctrinated, or did it actually take control over her that fast? Oh, okay.
You okay?
So much for that
Cortez, we have
artifact.
Ann Bryson. Need a pickup.
On my way, Commander.
Copy that. You see the shuttle, you run. Don't look back.
Okay. Yes.
Are we sure that she's no longer under its control, or under anyone's control? I mean, I guess the artifact here is blown up, so it should be reasonably safe.
You need to get rid of that harvester. We'll bring it
Oh
down.
yeah, I guess we should. I mean, it's kind of funny to focus on this one harvester when there is so many more about, just as dangerous. I would fire. Yeah, screw it. I don't know if that hit actually. It might have. Might also have hit this beam here. Well, okay, that thing is not like my sniper shots. There we go.
Okay, Cortez, get in here. Copy that, Commander.
Did I hit? No, I guess I must have missed. With all the shaking, it's kind of dicey to hit something moving at that distance. There we go. Another one.
Shuttle ready for evac, Commander.
Bad idea, my friend.
Copy that. Everybody, let's go.
Let's go where? Exactly. I didn't quite catch that. I'm supposed to go there? Okay. I kind of want to look around a little bit, though. Rendezvous with Cortez, right. Okay. You, my friend, have to go. I need to regen some shields. Take out those guys. I mean, I have to do that anyway. Oop. Where are you? Okay, that somehow hit. I'm not complaining. Nope, that certainly didn't. Okay. And, yeah, sure. Will more keep coming, or...? Yeah, okay. Obviously, every single one of these impacts spawns more enemies. Hello. I at least want to take a look in here if I can. Sure enough. Okay, it's a medkit. Nice. Some data salvage. Some ammo. Actually, I'd like to pick that up. Thank you. No actual items. But even if there were, I could just buy them later. Well, hi. Oh, well. There we go. Yeah, I don't see any stuff here, so... I guess we're good to go. Yeah, well. It's too late now, either way. Oh. Right. Well, good thing she was also able to stay safe for this long. There we go. Sorry to keep you waiting, Cortez.
You okay?
Yeah, Commander. I think so. I blacked out.
Leviathan took control of you. We cut the connection before you got hurt.
Leviathan itself? That's incredible.
Well, I mean, through one of
Reapers
its
seem as
relays
interested
or
in it
whatever
as
that
we
is.
are.
Yeah, it certainly seems that way.
We were hoping you could help us figure out why. But first... Doctor, I have some bad news.
Anne, please. Suppose Leviathan's broken away from the other Reapers. Never went back to dark space. Like a rogue, or even a defector. I have to call my father. He'll want to know.
Yeah,
Anne,
I'm sure
you
he
need
would like
listen
to
me,
know,
okay?
but...
Your father... is dead. I'm sorry.
He's... What? Dead? He can't be dead.
Well, I mean...
We met with him, hoping to find out what he knew. Something happened.
Something happened?
You're not the first to lose control. Your father's assistant. One minute he was fine, the next... he drew a gun on your father. I couldn't stop him.
I can't believe this.
We have to find out what's behind it all. You're the only one who can help us. Anne?
I want to see his office.
We'll arrange for transportation. Meet you there.
Well, that was a bad day for her, for sure. Always feels bad to be the bringer of bad news. Bearer of bad news.
Commander?
No new messages, nothing from her. I'm gonna take a quick look. But I get a feeling that these submissions might not trigger plot advancements or dialogue advancements. I don't know. I'm never sure, but I also don't want to waste too much
I
time.
have formulated a psych profile for Dr. Anne Bryson. She is not used to death, but she may be quite capable under stress.
Well, hopefully.
What are you thinking about, Edie?
The holographic theory of existence posits we are just two-dimensional information painted on the cosmological horizon. However, the holographic consciousness I recognize as myself is only able to perceive matter and energy. Thus, I am able to theorize the true nature of existence but never experience it. Possibly even the Reapers are limited this way.
Okay. Bad question.
You think so? Because I find that kind of thing very interesting.
Hello, Shepard.
Commander?
Okay, well, so at least Edie had something, but she was directly involved with the mission, so I don't know if she's a special case. I guess I might as well check the, at least the main crew members. At least on the crew deck. If they don't have anything, I guess I'm going to assume that no one else does.
So a Reaper goes rogue
Well.
and kills one of its own. And that's what we're looking at here, right? Bryson really was onto something big. Amazing. A lot of smart people in this galaxy. I'm a lucky guy to work with so many of them.
Aren't we all?
Hey, Shepard.
Okay, well, I guess, let's see here. Map says Garrus is where he's usually is Yara's in her cabin, okay. So, no one is in any unusual places. What? Oh, that was just him.
What is it with you and rescuing scientists from dig sites that have been overrun by hostile forces? If you decide to help her take down the Shadow Broker, I'm going to be jealous and somewhat concerned.
Yeah, don't worry. I don't have any such plans currently.
Hello, Shepard.
Hey, Liara. Okay, nothing new here. Well, now Garrus wasn't on that mission, obviously.
I can handle the Reapers that run
Okay, cool.
around, or the ones that crawl, or the ones that shuffle menacingly toward you, but it's the flying ones that give me the creeps.
Yeah. Also the, you know, bombardment part is kind of a little bit annoying.
How's it going?
So, I don't know, it looks like most of my, or all of my active members do get a little bit to comment on. So obviously I'm going to take a look at those. Oops.
If Leviathan is a defector, a reaper that broke away from the others, then it is also a traitor. And traitors are never to be trusted, even among the enemy. If they can betray their own kind, imagine what they can do to you.
Good point. I was definitely not going to trust him blindly, if at all.
For one who claims to be an expert on my people, your Asari knows very little.
Okay, I mean, you could help remedy that?
Your Asari continues to question me. I'm beginning to wish her kind had never learned to talk. Commander.
Welp.
Okay,
Oh, hey.
toughest mission.
Horizon.
No fair, I hadn't joined up with you yet.
Fine, the Dead Reaper then.
Really? The Husks just ran up to us.
Have you ever noticed that I carry a sniper rifle? You're the one who likes things at short range.
And you prefer to keep everything at a distance.
From husks, absolutely.
Creepiest thing we fought.
The Thorian. Your turn.
I'm going with the Rachni.
The Queen? But we didn't fight her either time.
No, the little ones. They look like spiders and they scuttle right toward you.
I thought you liked it when things got up close and personal.
Not when it's spiders.
I mean, I personally very much get being uncomfortable around spiders. However, if I don't know if I would feel the same way if I was, like, literally at all times wearing a protective suit. I mean, I guess if I was inside of some kind of suit, no spider would bother me particularly much. Well, maybe she feels different.
I'm glad Anne Bryson got out safely. I just hope we find Leviathan before the Reapers do. Hey.
Hey, okay, well, that was all.
Nothing to report, Commander. Commander.
All propulsion systems are running optimal.
Cool, cool. Well, that leaves one more. Well, maybe Cortez has something to say. At least he was directly involved in the mission.
Another harvester keeps me from dropping you off on the target LZ, so help me.
Esteban, don't let those oversized roaches push you around.
Mr. Vega, taking on a sky full of worm necks and a troop transport is like sending you against the Earth invasion armed with brass knuckles.
What, you don't think I could do it?
Well, would be worth a try. It might come to that.
I don't know the scientific measurement of a shitload, but that seemed like a shitload of harvesters.
Yep, no kidding.
Hey.
Welp. So that was that. Didn't take too long. That's fine. With that, we should be good to head back to the Citadel. Right. As soon as we... Oh, right, okay. I decided to leave the fuel for now, for the time being. Not that it matters at all, because next stop is Citadel. I'll have to do some scanning for it. Probably alerting the Reapers. Yeah. 3 scans are practically always enough. Okay. That's 100% though.
Reapers
That's
eluded.
fine. Yes. And we are out of there. I didn't pick up any new artifacts or anything though. Which makes sense because unless they're randomly distributed, which I don't think they are, they couldn't be in the DLC, or else you wouldn't be able to finish those quests in the main game, obviously. Okay, now presumably there's a little bit of a time lapse in here where Anne Bryson has already been here for some time now.
Hello? Anne? Are you here?
Yep. And predictably not feeling too well.
Anne?
Oh, Commander. Yes, I'm sorry. Just... This is hard.
Well, it is.
Of course. Are you all right?
Yes. No. I don't know. My father and I didn't leave things in a great state.
An argument?
Yes. It was trivial. A disagreement on how to file some of the specimens. I was mad about something else. I don't remember what. And I took it out on him. So stupid.
It's all right. I can come back.
No, please. I'm okay. Seeing all this again? He was so obsessed. Crazy sometimes.
I didn't get a chance to know him.
Oh, sometimes I felt the same way. He was a great man. A pioneer. But he could be distant. I felt like an inconvenience growing up.
You sound angry.
I was angry. Still am, I guess. But sometimes, he was so full of stories, he nearly burst. I loved that about him. It's why I signed up for this work. I can't believe he's gone.
We'll figure this out.
We have to. I need to know what's on the other end of that artifact. What he died for.
I mean, she's our only lead at this point.
We need your help. You're our last chance.
You're right. Let me dig into my father's work to see what I can find.
Anne, you sure you're up for this?
Yes. When Leviathan took control of me, I remember being somewhere cold and dark.
Yeah, we've heard that before.
But my father taught me to never be afraid of the dark.
All right. What? Oh, talk to Anne, okay. Like, I have to wonder what she could find here that Edie couldn't with all her processing power, but I mean...
I'm still amazed your father got his hands on a piece of a Reaper.
Yeah.
He was so excited. Your claims validated years of work.
Did you take appropriate steps to prevent indoctrination?
Of course. It was completely shielded, and we all had regular psych evals. But now, thanks to the artifact, I'm indoctrinated anyway, aren't I? Might as well be a Arachnite drone waiting for orders from the Queen.
Well, are you getting any orders? Because that would be interesting to know. Is there anything I can interact with on my own? Probably not. I mean, I should have investigated everything pretty thoroughly already. And we're obviously...
Hey, Loco.
Oh, whoa.
Need a hand?
Didn't see you there. Or expect you. What are you doing here? Seriously. James of all people? It's not really the scientific type. He's looking at these pictures.
What brings you down here, James?
Yeah.
Heard you're closing in on the Reaper killer. Anything that can scare those bastards has to be worth a look.
That's what I'm hoping.
Huh. Okay, well, I mean, I guess that's an aspect of the thing that I can see getting him interested. Wouldn't it be funny if he actually stared at that thing instead?
Commander, you see this thing? This is
Oh,
great.
he does. Yeah, it's pretty cool, I guess.
Ow, son of a... Hey, Edie. Husk bites. They don't turn you into a husk or anything, right?
I recommend you apply Metagel.
It might be better. Just in case. Okay, anything else? No?
Hey, if nobody claims this thing, we could take it with us. You know, for research or, I don't know, whatever.
As a trophy? Mounted on a wall, maybe? We can actually do that? Yes.
Alright, just don't tell anybody.
Oh god.
Nice! You
Oh,
think
boy.
Esteban will let me set up bowling pins in the cargo bay?
Oh man. Okay, cool. That's it? Yeah. Very glad I decided to look around. Okay. So, Anne, where were we?
You studied the Rachni?
I wrote my dissertation on them. My father thought it was a waste of time, but now it might actually help us understand Leviathan.
In what way?
We think of the Rachni as telepathic, but there's really no such thing. At short range, the Queen uses pheromones to give orders. At long range, she uses an organic kind of quantum entanglement communicator. Whatever Leviathan does must be similar, entangling particles to stimulate neural activity. It uses the artifact to establish a connection, and then it controls the mind of anyone near it.
Sure. Organic quantum entanglement. No big deal. Happens all the time, I'm sure. Well, I guess it's not necessarily organic in Leviathan's case, but still.
We didn't detect any energy emissions from the artifact.
But the Reapers were able to use the artifact to trace Leviathan somehow.
My theory is that most of the time, the artifact simply acts as a receiver. We'll only be able to trace Leviathan through it when it actively takes control of someone.
As it did on the asteroid.
Right. Unless it needs something, Leviathan doesn't bother communicating. I guess it and my father had something in common.
You said Leviathan's control was similar to a quantum entanglement communicator, which is untraceable.
Yes, but this isn't a natural QEC. Leviathan has to send a pulse through the artifact to alter your mind and create the quasi-QEC effect.
And that can be traced.
Right. Just like at the dig site. The Reapers were tracing the signal by activating the artifact. My father wanted to be at that dig site. He was getting too old for long digs, but he hated being stuck in the lab. He nearly missed my graduation because he was on a dig. Showed up still wearing his field gear. God, he'd have hated dying here.
Okay.
Anne, I know this is hard, but if there's anything more you can tell us.
I don't think there's anything more I can tell you. But maybe I can show you.
What are you saying?
The artifact only sends out a signal when Leviathan's controlling someone. So let it control me. You could trace the signal.
That is exceedingly risky. I mean, I guess we could do that, trace the signal, and as soon as we have it, destroy this artifact too, just to make sure. I mean, I hope that's how it's going to work out, but I'm afraid it won't be. Well, it's the only thing we can do, so...
You mean let it take you over? That's too dangerous.
It's my call, not yours. You said I'm your last chance to find this thing.
We have no idea what will happen.
If we wait, the Reapers will get to Leviathan first. I'm the only one here who's spent enough time with it to do this. You're looking for something to fight the Reapers, Commander. I'm looking for the monster that murdered my father.
We still don't know what we're looking for.
Then let's find out.
Commander, this thing we're doing with Anne sounds dangerous as hell.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Noted. Edie?
Energy signature locked in, waiting for activation.
I mean, she has already decided.
This is pretty gutsy.
I don't know about guts. Crazy, maybe.
For sure.
I'm gonna be right here.
Okay.
Do they know each other? Isn't this a bit weird? I guess they had time to
James,
get to know each other.
Drop the containment shield.
On the flight here.
Shield is dropped.
It's just weird that we never
Artifact
saw any of that
online.
happen.
Anything?
Nothing yet. Wait. There's something... I feel a chill.
Edie?
No trace yet.
Well, something is happening.
Signal is tracking. Maintain connection.
Turn back. The darkness can't be breached.
Maintain connection.
Listen to me.
We
I
could have.
found you, and the Reapers are right behind me.
You have brought them.
You're a threat.
So are you. I've seen what you can do. The war needs you.
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Edie, do we have enough?
Partial lock. Maintain connection to narrow the search.
You heard her. We got enough. I'm hitting the shield.
Do it.
Yeah. Should be good enough.
Man.
Anne, are you all right?
Yes. I think so.
Did we get anything?
Yes, but it will take some time to search. Coordinates sent to the Normandy.
Good. It's a start.
Commander, I sense something else. Anger.
Yeah,
It knows
I mean,
we're getting
sure
close.
sounded angry enough.
I think it wants to kill you.
Yeah.
Come on. Let's get you some help.
Man, I really hope there aren't any long-term effects of that. Okay, scan locations, sure. I mean, if the alternative was not switching on the shield immediately and maybe getting this narrowed down more, then I kind of prefer this way, because it makes me scan more planets, perhaps. Kind of enjoy that part. Not sure how much fun it is to watch me fly across the galaxy and look at planets, but, well, it's part of the gameplay. Blame the game, not me. Or blame me, that's fine. I guess it looks like we're done here. Oh no, wait, what? Anna's there? No, Anna's not here. I was gonna say, so, I think that's just the last location she was in? Yeah, that's weird. I don't see her down here. Maybe she's upstairs? I'm gonna take a look, just in case. No. Huh. Weird. Well, it doesn't look like anything broke, really, other than the marker still being there, when it shouldn't be. Yes. I don't think we need to do anything on the Citadel. So, well, we'll see how many of those locations there are. If there's nothing else to do before we head out, I guess there wouldn't be. Okay, so it's really only in that sector. Okay. That's pretty narrowed down already. I mean, technically speaking, there are a lot more stars, obviously, in a star cluster like this, but... Okay. Looks like... Okay, 2 systems... 3 systems were found. Yeah. So this one is already fully explored, of course. So is the Decora system. Okay. Linal, Site, Toffet, and Mill. Well, I guess might as well try starting here. Medium-sized system. Acrya. Tidally locked to its parent star, Mill, Acrya is a small rock planet that never bore much development due to the Asarion Shalkos and Selvos having limited resources and instead focusing their efforts on more welcoming worlds. Old scans indicate that it may have an abundance of nickel. Okay. Lysier. Lysier is a low-density world notable for its appearance in the Asari-exploitation holo Blue Steel, one of humanity's first attempts to market entertainment galactically. The promotional campaign assured viewers that it was filmed on location in the most dangerous section of the galaxy, the Terminus systems. In fact, the cast and crew were relatively safe, occupying a space station that orbited an unremarkable lifeless planet. Lysier's space stations housed a largely Asari crew teleoperating robo-mining of uranium. When Blue Steel was released, human audiences still thought of this as an exotic profession. Today, it would induce yawns. The Reapers have destroyed the orbital stations around Lysier and have moved on. It is not known if anyone managed to escape. It's a kind of interesting looking planet at least. So there's that. Also, no Reapers coming. That's good. Chalkos. Chalkos is notable for being one of the few garden worlds in the Milky Way that is also part of a binary planet system. I was gonna say that other planet that is not displayed on the same orbit certainly looked a bit too big for a moon. Okay. Binary planet system. Both it and its heavenly twin Selvos are in a stable orbit with one another in addition to orbiting the star Mill. Chalkos' greenhouse gases lead to a hotter climate than Earth, and the solar eclipses caused by Selvos, while common, are not frequent enough to be a good solar shade. This did not prevent a colony from springing up, largely Asari and their varying species of mates. It was far from an idyllic settlement, like many Terminus worlds. It was rife with farmers growing psychoactive substances, armed gangs, and with genetic engineering that would be illegal in Council space. But aside from the maddening heat and photo period, it was quite inhabitable. The Reapers turned Chalkos to rubble. Emergency broadcasts caught in the light cone coming from the planet indicate that the Reapers used ground forces to invade and spent little time harvesting. As they departed, the Reapers bombarded the planet from orbit, either because they needed to reinforce another front quickly or had gathered the data on genetic engineering they needed. Oh, that sucks. I doubt Selvos fared much better. Chalkos' binary twin is a barren world that's always seemed like a better terraforming prospect than it is. Its temperatures are quite tolerable for sapient life, and its gravity is suitable for retaining a thick atmosphere. Its location close to Chalkos makes for a tempting investment. Two garden worlds so close together would benefit from mutual trade and, if nothing else, tourism due to their near-unique status. However, Selvos has minimal water. Early attempts at creating a hydrosphere met with slow progress that only Chalkos' Asari could love. The deaths of the colonists on Selvos and Chalkos have dashed any hope for terraforming in the near future. Selvos is now a wasteland of punctured, domed habitats, and its orbital stations are slag. The Reapers have moved on.
Signal confirmed.
Okay. That's to be expected. I don't know, this... Will this be it? In a way, I kind of hope to find the correct place last, although I don't think it matters. The systems will still be there. Yeah, I guess it really does not matter at all. Husk neural map. Oh, okay. So maybe the two wrong locations still have something useful to find at least? That does make me wonder. Once I found the correct one, will the remaining one still be there for me to scan? A hydrogen-helium gas giant with an abundance of nitrogen in its atmosphere, Terrapso was notable because of its independence from the government of Chalkos as well as from any other governing body. As a result, its colonized moons and orbital stations overseeing the Helium-3 recovery were neutral meeting grounds for all manner of deals between Terminus governments, warlords, or crime figures. The Reapers appear to have cursorily bombarded many of the moons and machinery here. It is possible there are survivors. No plans exist detailing the extensive tunnel networks that were under the moon's surfaces, but it is likely that without rescue or food shipments, any inhabitants will die off soon. Well, there could be something in... Oh, yep, sure enough. A silicaceous asteroid, Malassi, is rich in olivine and pyroxene. The Asari colonizing Chalkos set up habitats on Malassi, mostly to oversee a large-scale project in which smaller asteroids would be flown to Chalkos. There, the olivine would be recovered and used in sequestering the planet's carbon dioxide. As with many Asari projects, this was expected to take decades or centuries before generating an appreciable effect on the planet's climate. The station has been bombarded by the Reapers. The effect on the integrity of the asteroid is unknown, but it does not appear to be breaking apart just yet. That's a little consolation. Also, no fueling station here. Interesting. Oh, search unsuccessful. Okay, so this was the potential location. I get it. I see.
No
So,
sign of Leviathan at these coordinates.
yeah. I don't know, it didn't seem very likely from the description. So yeah, no fuel depot here, which is okay. I think the Lanal system is reasonably close by, so yeah. Okay, so I guess the other potential Leviathan locations will disappear, but any other scannables will not, of course. Assuming there are any more. Nutus is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with high nitrogen content. It had several colonized moons. Nutus's moon, Etrat, was home to the small-time Terminus system's warlord Rashtek Chas, who extracted tribute from the colonists on Triginta Petra, and any travelers stopping by to refuel on Helium-3. Rashtek's small navy appears to have fled to safer pastures in advance of the Reaper invasion. Good for them, I guess. Laconix is far enough from its F-class star that its temperatures are almost tolerable to sapient life, but its extremely thin atmosphere makes it almost as hostile as a vacuum. As such, the planet was uninhabited. Mining drones piloted from orbital stations would brave the high gravity to extract iridium, osmium, and other valuable heavy metals. The Reapers did not overlook Laconix in their sweep of the system, and the orbital stations are now destroyed. Where's the... Oh, it's so tiny. I really didn't see it at first. Okay, anyway, Triginta Petra. A low-density planet in comparison to Earth, Triginta Petra is also drier, with wide landmasses that are largely deserts, or desert. Its dextrochirality native life has yet to make it out of the oceans, primarily producing cyanobacteria, which provide a limited amount of oxygen in the atmosphere. A handful of Turians colonized the planet and attempted to introduce land plants. Their chief hurdle was the lack of good topsoil, which required imports and sophisticated farming practices to overcome. The farmer's maxim on Triginta Petra was, if you can last 5 seasons, you officially know what you're doing. Preliminary scans of Triginta Petra suggest that the Reapers judged its population too low to harvest and struck its colonies with kinetic impactors. They then moved on, trusting that the destruction of the food supply's main arteries would finish off the inhabitants of such a biota-poor world. Which might very well be the case.
I found something.
Okay, we got something here. Also doesn't seem like a prime candidate for Leviathan to hang out, but what do I know? Okay, dextrations. Oh, okay, we certainly got Reapers coming here. Interesting. Choitadix. That's a weird name. A dwarf planet, Choitadix, is notable for gold deposited by an asteroid strike that, geologically speaking, happened fairly recently. Surveyors suspected Choitadix was once larger, but was reduced in size by the strike, which knocked enough material out of the planet to create misshapen moonlets. Its name, which means gap-toothed in a common Turian language, was retroactively added once scientists confirmed this hypothesis. It appears the pulverized orbital stations here were abandoned as a preemptive move before the Reapers reached the cluster. The fate of the refugees is unknown. If they fled to Triginta Petra, the outlook is particularly poor. I mean, at least there's a chance someone might survive there. Oh, okay. So... this planet is super hostile. I don't think there's gonna be a mission here. Yeah,
No
okay.
sign of Leviathan at these
So I guess I just happened to pick the quote-unquote correct
Faster than
systems
light
first.
jump successful.
Will we make it across? I think, yeah. Might even have enough fuel for the way back. Not that it matters. Anyway. 2181 Despoina. Okay. This planet was only spotted recently by human space probes, and no records indicate it has been explored since. Scans indicate it is covered in an ocean of liquid water and has a nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere. It is highly likely to have at least some photosynthetic life. Okay, but it's completely unexplored. 2181 Arion. This rock planet is only known from space probes, and there are no records of its exploration. It appears to have a moderate atmosphere of hydrogen and helium over an icy surface. And finally we have 2181 Eubolos. Like the other planets in this system, 2181 Eubolos is an unknown quantity. It appears to be a hydrogen-helium gas giant surrounded by the usual complement of moons and rings. Scans reveal no detectable artificial satellites. Okay. Huh. So this is a completely unremarkable system, of course. Maybe only a single thing to scan for? So this must be it. And, sure enough, scans reveal a faint trace of Leviathan's energy signature. Closer examination required for confirmation.
These coordinates match our trace of Leviathan.
Gotcha. Okay, that is indeed all there is here. Yeah, sure, I guess. Might as well start this mission. Take a first look at it. And I've already decided that I want to take James, because apparently he has some kind of connection to Anne Bryson that I wasn't really aware about. I wasn't really aware of. And Edie, because she's been involved in all the investigation. I'm not sure if this is the final step in the chain, in the quest chain, but it might be. Right, we did find a new shotgun, which you might actually get to give a shot. Was it this one? Yeah, the Raider. I mean, it's not upgraded, but it really doesn't matter. It's too bad it doesn't retain upgrades between same weapon type, though. I thought it was supposed to do that. Damage increase. Yes, I need to stop backing out of this menu every single time. Armor piercer. Accuracy for a shotgun. I don't know if this really makes sense. It also is not reflected at all in the accuracy bar there, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna go for the armor piercer there. Pulse rifle. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit lame that we all have the same weapon, but it's just so good. She has the Tempest and the Scorpion. I guess that's fine. Right, as for you, we can't quite max out frag grenade. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. There we go. So, the entire planet covered in oceans, huh? They didn't mention any land whatsoever.
Cortez, what's the status on the probe we launched?
Tracking it now, Commander. I've confirmed that Leviathan's signal originates from this planet. Heard how, Anne helped us locate it. It's pretty spooky stuff.
Yep.
Never seen anything like it. Can't imagine what's waiting for us down there.
Dr. Bryson classified Leviathan as a Reaper killer. It appears it doesn't wish to be found.
It doesn't have a choice. We're here.
Sure, but now what? Let's suppose it is a Reaper. Is that the kind of help we want?
Yeah, I mean, not sure. We're trying to get it to help us, right? First of all, we need to find out what it really is, what it wants, and if we can use it, or if we can work together in some way, fine, so long as we take all the precautions we can. And if not, we might want to get rid of it, so it doesn't pose a danger to us instead. Yeah.
Nobody says we have to be friends with it, but if this thing has the rest of the Reapers worried, then we need its help.
Yeah.
Commander,
or,
new readings from the
you know.
probe. It's narrowed down Leviathan's location. You're not gonna like it.
Let's hear it.
There's nothing but ocean. I show a concentration of structures floating on the surface, but the probe's giving us a signal below that. Way below.
Underwater?
Looks that way. The shuttle should still be able to reach it.
So there are some structures, but obviously on an ocean planet,
Kodiak is spec to nearly
it had
1,000
to be in
atmospheres,
or on,
but I've never actually
or
tested
below the
that.
water.
Guess we're gonna find out.
On or below the water.
Status! Some kind of pulse hit us! Systems are shutting down! Brace for impact!
Great. I guess I didn't properly brace for impact. Well, not sure this shuttle is going to lift off again. Is it?
Everyone all right?
A little banged up, but I'm good.
How's the shuttle, Cortez?
Checking now. I'll see if I can get power restored.
Okay.
Copy that. We'll look around.
It
Guess
would
he
seem
should be
others have
reasonably
been
safe in
stranded
there.
here as well. We aren't the first to encounter that pulse.
Could be Leviathan's last line of defense.
Wow. And once again, we have a pretty impressive setting for what might be the final part of the Leviathan DLC. We'll see. Huh. Oops. that was an unnecessary little move there. Okay, actually, let's activate this before I forget. Oh, still I'm missing a bullet. Survey data. Okay, just some credits. Fair enough. Wait for shuttle repairs. Yeah, I mean, okay. While we wait, we look around. Of course. Datapad log. Aton Brooks. The hull will hold. That's what they say. Whatever God watches over ESO prospectors came through for us. Despite a hell of a smack in the water landing, the MSV Monarch displaces enough air to stay afloat. We're all thankful we're alive. Captain Pratt even ordered the champagne broken out. Health perspective, I guess. The big puzzle? What downed us in the first place? Conscience says it wasn't lightning. It was some kind of pulse. A directed energy weapon seems likely, but where would it have come from? There's no radio traffic. The whole bloody ocean is silent. Tonight, the techs are going to try rerouting the power to get a good mass drop before getting the thrusters firing. If all goes well, we'll be airborne in 24 hours. Well, unless this log is younger than 24 hours. That does not seem to have worked. Okay, we got another new weapon. Looks like another shotgun. You know what? Is it though? No, it's an assault rifle. You know what? I mean, maybe a bad idea to give him two completely unupgraded weapons. Yeah, this also looks kind of lame somehow, but it's a DLC weapon, so I guess it's probably not terrible. Can I? Oh, and I can't mod it. Unupgraded and no mods at all? Is that a good idea? It really isn't. I could give him this, which also comes without any mods. Okay, this one still has its mods. Yeah, maybe if I come across a weapon locker or a workbench. Do I have to reactivate this? Yes. Of course I do. Alright.
I'm not recognizing any of those ships. They're ancient.
Can you tell that they're ancient? I mean, what exactly does ancient mean in this case? At least this one seems to be a human ship.
Look! Up there!
Here they come! Bastards were right on our tail!
Protect the shuttle!
Well, we can try doing that. Oh, wow, they sure aren't losing any time.
Cortez, situation!
Swapping out the parts, Commander, hang on!
Huh. ESO. Nice. I guess I better... Whoa, hi there. Better hurry up looking around for stuff here. Thought I was going to get more time.
Cortez! Almost there, Commander!
Can't read this data pad. Cool, I guess. An artifact. Oh. Hi. I guess I should destroy it? Probably? Huh. Interesting that that's my only option here. Not sure what exactly that does for me, or not destroying it would have done against me. That's probably a good idea in the long run.
What happened to almost there? At a development, Commander.
Oh.
Fixing it now.
I wonder, well, how did I miss that one? Completely, it seems like. Okay, there we go. Holy, Edie's still around.
Cortez, I need that bird in the air. Just a few seconds.
She can finish that thing off. There we go. Oh, hi, Brute. Okay, I guess hitting it in a non-vulnerable spot does actually absolutely nothing. Okay, that dealt some damage. Oh, hi, two of you. And maybe it would be an okay idea to actually revive James here. If you could please get it. What? You're okay. I mean, suppose it makes sense that Edie wouldn't survive. Can we just punch this dead? No. Survive a melee encounter with a brute. Oh boy! I should have just ended the episode after the first look at this place.
Give us some cover fire. Copy that.
Wait. Okay, there we go. Took more damage than I thought it would. You're dead? Okay. Looked like it still had some health left. Or armor, in this case. Oh. And Edie just got up? I mean, fine by me. There we go. Oh wow, this place is even bigger than I thought.
Another pulse hit me. Flight control scrambled. Damn it! Cortez is in trouble. Get to him.
Shouldn't we also be trying to destroy all these artifacts? I mean, the game doesn't tell me to, but it seems like probably the right thing to do.
Under fire.
Huh. Can I not? Well, I can't return to him. What? Cortez is there? What? Oh. Oh. I somehow... I must have been distracted. Yeah. More ESO samples? Okay, cool. I did not realize he had managed to start the shuttle at all.
Commander, I've got enemy contact. Under fire.
Gotcha. Is there something here now? Okay, so this is more straightforward than I thought. Maybe. Nope. God. The good news is that I don't see any kind of Cortez health bar that's going down dangerously, so I guess this is really all just fake
Okay, we're clear.
okay.
Nice
Fake,
work,
what's the
Commander.
word?
But there's a development. We need to talk.
Wait, we need to talk? That doesn't sound good. Crystal upgrade. So I blew up, what, 3 or 4 of those artifacts? No idea if there were any more. I hope not. This is also a big enough and complicated enough area that I'm... Oh, hi there. That I'm absolutely not sure I got everything. Can't trick you through the glass, right? Oh, I totally can. Is this not glass then? Also, why is this freighter apparently full of artifacts? Salvage technology. I mean, obviously there is some way to open this. I'm probably going to go in there eventually. But it's really funny that I was able to shoot those through the glass. I'm not quite sure that was intentional. Okay. You seem to be doing fine. Hydra missile launcher. Oh, I guess I could have run here and actually fought the enemies from here. Well.
Status.
Shuttle's a mess, Commander. That pulse knocked it right out of the air. We're not going anywhere.
What about the Normandy? Joker could swing by.
Same thing would happen to her. And the landing won't be as pretty. I'd say Leviathan has some sort of defense system in place.
That's safe to assume.
Then we aren't getting out of here until we find it. So how do we do that?
Well, you might be able to use a mech. Looks like it's rigged for diving.
Okay.
A diving mech?
It's a Triton model. Military grade, repurposed for deep sea exploration.
Huh.
As long as the seawater hasn't corroded it, you should be good to go.
If you say so.
Well, if that's what we have to do, let's get started.
That's something different.
Shepard,
for sure.
Perhaps you are unaware of the degree of risk. Are we seriously proposing...
First, we'll need to restore power to get that cargo door open.
How?
There's your answer.
These old Ballard-class ships are equipped with exterior power sockets. They use them for emergency repairs. We can strip the cells from the shuttle and use those for juice. Hang on, I'll get you started. Got a cell for you, Commander. Find somewhere to plug that in.
Plug what in? What? Oh, power cell. Gotcha. Okay, cool. So it looks like we're going to hang out this area for a while longer. So maybe I'll get more chances to actually make sure I got all the artifacts and all the items to pick up. Anyway, this has been going on for a while. Oh, nice. Power cell here back there. I cannot save the game here, expectedly. But I trust there has been a quick save somewhat recently. So I'm just going to make a cut here. And we're going to continue from this point next time. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.